Hey everyone, Joshi here from ATFA Academy, and today we are going to be talking about our job applications course. And rather than just a lesson walkthrough, the questions are pretty basic. You should at least understand all the terminology because it's so important. Because of that, we're going to talk about something much more valuable to you than some walkthrough. We're going to talk about a story about me and the CEO of A1 Hospitality. This is a personal story. As you can see, this is me and this is the CEO. I got an internship. I was one of the first kids ever at 16 to get an internship at his company, and I'll tell you how I did it. Interestingly enough, is that being the founder and president of the ATFA Financial Chapter program, I wanted to do something big in May, something huge that would help all kids at the financial chapter, and that's when I came with an idea. What if I invite a multi-millionaire CEO to come talk to our entire club and spread some wisdom, and also just see how enthusiastic all the different kids are about learning about their future and making a stand for their future, just like we do, just like we teach in our program and everything else. So he spoke, and then this was at the very end when we shook hands. And that's when, believe it or not, after the club, after everyone had left, I asked if there's anything I could do for him. If there was anything I could do for him, I would do it. I told them that over the summer, you name it, I'll work for free. I just really want to learn more about what you were talking about in your presentation and about the hotel industry, because that's what I was passionate about. I wanted to learn everything. Interestingly enough, it's not really the hotel industry, it's the real estate industry. One of the key things I learned while interning, and he was like, I have something in mind. And that's how we continued talking. This was about the start of May. We still had about 4 more weeks of financial club, and we ended around June. And then that's when I heard from him. June of 2022, he texted me with the opportunity of learning whole industry, and that included being under his wing. So that's how I, at 16, while I did say I would work for free, because the thing is, when I wanted this type of job experience, I didn't want it for money. I'll be honest, I did not want it, because in Rich Dad Poor Dad, if you don't know, it's written by Robert Kiyosaki, and in the book it details how the rich don't work for money. And I get it. That may not be feasible for anyone, but still, saying that impressed him, and regardless, he still ended up paying me. So the lesson is, if you're chasing experience, chase experience, and money will come. Don't focus on getting money first, focus on getting experience. We're young. We're lucky that we still have so much years ahead of us. And then he told me that I'd work in management, finance, and all the other industries associated, marketing. It really was a whole big experience. I worked at 3 properties, and I'll show you the properties here. So these were the 3 properties I worked at. I worked here. This is one of their properties. This by no means was a small hotel company. They had multiple properties across the West. They were a multi-property West operational and hotel management company. Multi-property. So they did very well, but they put me at 3 properties. So this was one of them. These are the rooms. Then they put me in Holiday Inn, at Pasco Inn, and Pasco. This is the hotel I worked at, right here. Great management. Definitely, if you have any family coming and you don't have enough space in your house, those really good hotels, they make sure to keep their rooms right, everything. Like, the management is superb. And I worked at their A1 Hospitality corporate office. As you can see, that's their website. And their corporate office, as you could see, it's right there, 6300 Okanagan Avenue. This is essentially where I worked. I know there's no picture of it, but they have a really nice office, and that's how I got connected with such a great opportunity. It's that you have to initiate. You don't, like, obviously we both knew each other, but it wasn't like we had a really close relationship. It was that I reached out to him, because you should never miss out on opportunity to better yourself and make sure that you understand. And now we have a great bond. I see him as my elder brother. He is an amazing person, and he's just been such a great mentor to me. And that's how what started out as a question on how I got the internship, that's how it happened. It's about making use of networking, really bringing out entrepreneurial skills that we teach at ATFA and the financial chapter. So that now go make your own opportunities. That's more important than any walkthrough I could teach you. So if there's one key takeaway from this, I want you to take away: never you miss 100% of the shots you never take. Remember that always. Whenever you think, oh, they're just gonna say no, that it's no point in trying, you don't know that. You don't know that unless you do try. So please, I request that always shoot for it. Never self-doubt.